We are now on part 28 of my birthday special for CraigS1996Entertainment, and we're going to play Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Sega Genesis. Let's see how we do this. Oh yeah.
Jeopardy!
Let's win Craig a bundle. And we have Lisa and Jody facing me today. At least for this game. We have one daily double up there somewhere in one of these categories. The dictionary, Pennsylvania, cities, the earth, cooking, and finally, fiction. Alright. Let's go with cities for 100. City that's home to Beatrice, Sears Roebuck, and the William Wrigley Jr. Company. What is Chicago?
You are correct.
I'll take cities for 200. This French resort city is pronounced like your brother's daughter. What is Nice?
You are correct.
Cities 300. The CN Tower, the world's tallest freestanding structure, is located in this Canadian city. What is Toronto?
You are correct.
Cities for 400. This independent city-state, a former British colony, is smaller than New York City. What is Singapore?
You are correct.
Cities 500. Designed by U.S. architect Walter Griffin in 1911, it is Australia's largest inland city. Lisa. No.
Fine.
Just like that, we're putting $500 in Whammy Inc's bank. Yeah, and we're adding another $500 to Whammy Inc's bank. So right now, Whammy Incorporated is going to be getting $1,000 from this game so far. Oh, it's Canberra, the capital. I wanted to go with that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Let's have cooking for 100, please. If you're cooking Swanee chicken, you're preparing this shelled reptile. What is a turtle?
You are correct.
Let's have cooking for 200, please. Joy of Cooking says this spicy avocado dip is a great celery stuffer. What is guacamole?
You are correct.
Yep. How about cooking for 300? French for half cup. It's a small cup of strong black coffee, usually served after dinner. Oh, demi-tasse.
You are correct.
The Earth for 100. Of the Near East, the Mideast, or the Far East, it's where you'd find Brunei. What is the Far East?
You are correct.
Could I have the Earth for 200? 7 nations, not including the US and Russia, have claimed land on this icy continent. What is Antarctica?
You are correct.
How about the Earth for 300, please? This imaginary line runs about 23 degrees north of the equator. What is the Tropic of Cancer?
You are correct.
The Earth for 400. Types of these in the ocean are atoll, fringing, and barrier. What are reefs?
You are correct.
The Earth for 500. Area bounded by the Atlas Mountains, the Mediterranean, the Red Sea, the Sahel, and the Atlantic. What is the Sahara Desert?
You are correct.
Well done in the Earth category, up to $2,800. Cooking for 400. Vinaigrette sauce often contains this juice and no vinegar at all. What is lemon juice?
You are correct.
500, please. Cooking. Up to $3,200 right now. A specialty of Genoa, this simple sauce features basil, garlic, cheese, olive oil, and pine nuts. It is called pesto.
You are correct.
Pesto. So Jody's out of the hole now, and she'll make the next selection. We have 3 categories left. The dictionary, 100. Victress is the feminine form of this word. What is victor?
You are correct.
The dictionary for 200. While a potter's wheel is used to make pots, a potter's field is used as this. Oh, it's a graveyard. Alright.
You are correct.
Lisa, you're out of the hole now. Good job. Fiction for 100. Swashbuckler who continued his daring adventures in a sequel, The Elusive Pimpernel. It was the Scarlet Pimpernel.
You are correct.
Troublemaker whose half-brother Sid was a quiet boy and had no troublesome ways. Who is Tom Sawyer?
You are correct.
Fiction for 300. This dandified detective was once one of the most celebrated members of the Belgian force. Who is Hercule Poirot?
You are correct.
Let's have fiction for 400, please. The first chapter of this H.G. Wells novel is The Strange Man's Arrival. What is War of the Worlds? No, so there's $400 going to Whammy Incorporated. Oh, it's the Invisible Man. Oh, okay.
You are correct.
Most of the short stories in this book, In Our Time, feature Nick Adams as the central character. Okay. Ernest Hemingway. All right.
You are correct.
Going on. The Dictionary 300. Add a letter to the front of rumple and you've got this synonym. What is crumple?
You are correct.
The Dictionary for 400. As Ursine refers to bears, taurine refers to these animals. What are bulls?
You are correct.
In the dictionary for 500, please. Perchance and peradventure are both synonyms for this other word that begin with per. What is perhaps?
You are correct.
All right. That just leaves the category of Craig's home state, Pennsylvania, and we know the Daily Double's there somewhere. 100. And there it is. The first clue is usually the easiest one, so I think we'll go ahead and take a gamble and bet it all. Here's the clue in Pennsylvania. In the 19th century, towns like York and Gettysburg were stations on this railroad. What is the Pennsylvania Railroad?
Sorry.
That's wrong?
No, the correct
The Underground Railroad. Oh. Well, there goes all the 4,600 ahead. Now that's going straight to Whammy Inc. But we'll get it all back somehow. Pennsylvania 200. Shunning modern means of transport, Pennsylvania Dutch people drive wagons pulled by these. What are oxen?
Sorry.
Another $200 going to Whammy Inc. So far from this segment, Whammy Incorporated is getting $6,200. Horses.
You are correct.
All right. South Williamsport hosts the World Series of this group every August. What is the Little League?
You are correct.
400. In 1692, this royal couple removed William Penn as governor of Pennsylvania. Who are William and Mary?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Pennsylvania produces almost all of America's supply of this kind of coal. Lisa. Nope.
Sorry.
So we're adding another $500 to Whammy Incorporated's bank, which right now at this point they're getting $6,700. Jody. Oh, anthracite. That was my guess.
You are correct.
So Lisa has $700. Jody and I are each tied at $500 apiece. But let's go ahead and get ready to start playing the round of...
Double Jeopardy.
See if we can make up for that money we lost on the Daily Double. 2 Daily Doubles up there somewhere, and we have these categories.
You are the categories.
We're going to deal with U.S. history, Gee Whiz, notice the letter G in quotation marks, the Bible, Double Talk, Cats, which I have one of, and finally, famous women. Alright. Right now in Whammy Incorporated's bank, they have $6,700. Who's going first? Me? Alright. The Bible for 200. Some people believe that this biblical personage wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. Lisa. Nope.
Fine.
There goes $200. Right now, everybody's got a 3-way tie for the lead at $500 each. Jody. Moses. Oh, okay.
You are correct.
That's who it was. Moses. Alright. Double Talk, 200. A really dumb person or the toy Tommy Smothers plays with on his comedy hour. What's a yo-yo?
You are correct.
I'll take Double Talk for 400. In a certain Coleridge poem, it proceeds everywhere, nor any drop to drink. What is water, water?
You are correct.
Let's have 600, please. It's the capital of American Samoa. What is Pago Pago?
You are correct.
800, please. Double Talk. A disease of the peripheral nerves caused by a vitamin B1 deficiency. What is Berry Berry?
You are correct.
Double Talk for 1,000. The only #1 hit for the Mamas and the Papas. What is Monday Monday?
You are correct.
Alright. So we're at $3,500 right now. Let's have the Bible for 400. According to Matthew, this apostle hanged himself in remorse after Jesus was arrested. No.
Fine.
So we're putting in another $400 to Whammy Inc's bank, which they are now a recipient of $7,300 from this game so far. No.
Fine.
Well, Lisa's going to lose some money too. So now Whammy Inc. has $7,700.
No, the correct response.
Judas Iscariot. Alright. 600, please. The Douay translation is the official English version of the Bible for this religion. Lisa. Oh, Roman Catholic. Alright.
You are correct.
Alright. Gee whiz for 200. Cranky, like that dwarf in the Disney movie. What is grumpy?
You are correct.
Gee whiz for 400. The type of humor you might hear if you hang around at a hanging. What is Gestalt?
Fine.
Nope. So we're adding another $400 to Whammy Incorporated's bank. They now have $8,100. And make that $8,500. Lisa? Oh, gallows.
You are
Okay.
correct.
I did not have a clue. Alright. The third sign of the zodiac. The third sign of the zodiac. What is Gemini?
You are correct.
Let's have G-Wiz for 800. Sometimes this cartilage makes meat tough to chew. Oh, gristle.
You are correct.
Encyclopedia Americana says this breed originated in China. Britannica says Thailand. What is Siamese? I think they originated in Thailand.
You are correct.
Tiger, what do you think? Oh, you're a tabby. Okay. Cats for 400, please. Cats adore this strong-scented herb, but it stimulates them and shouldn't be used often. What is catnip? Got almost all the money back I lost on the Daily Double. That's right, that's right.
You are correct.
Cats for 600. Varieties of this cat include the Stumpy and the Rumpy. The Rumpy has no tail. What is a Manx?
You are correct.
Cats for 800, and I got all the money I lost back, plus a little more. Referring to striped markings, this word has become almost synonymous with cat. What is tabby?
You are correct.
Which is what I have. And let's have cats for 1,000. Bubastis, one of the major cities of this civilization, was dedicated to Bast, the cat goddess. Lisa. Ancient Egypt. Alright.
You are correct.
Mary and Martha were friends of Jesus and sisters of this man whom Jesus raised from the dead. Who is Lazarus?
You are correct.
Let's have the Bible for 1,000. Some biblical scholars believe it was an orange or a quince, or probably an apricot. Lisa. Oh, the forbidden fruit. Alright.
You are correct.
The period perpetuated by Pericles. Oh, the Golden Age? The Golden Age of Athens. Oh, okay.
You are correct.
Jody now has some money. U.S. history for 200. After he flew to Paris, he flew another 22,350 miles to campaign for airmail and more airports. Who is Charles Lindbergh?
You are correct.
Let's have history for 400. And to go to the Daily Double. Alright, I'm not feeling as gutsy on this one, so I'm going to do just 1,600. Okay, this put me at 8,500 if I get it right on this clue in U.S. history. The first state university was established at Chapel Hill in this state. Oh, I should have gone more. What is North Carolina?
You are correct.
$8,500. U.S. history for 600, please. The first German settlers in America settled in this mid-Atlantic colony. Lisa. Pennsylvania. Oh, Craig's home state, of course.
You are correct.
So So Lisa now has $4,500. She trails me by 4,000. In 1869, the Transcontinental Railroad ended in this California city. I'm going to try this one and say what is San Francisco.
Sorry.
Nope, so I'm giving up $800 to Whammy Incorporated. They now have $9,300. Wow, how am I going to be able to afford to pay that? Lisa. It is Sacramento. Oh, okay.
You are correct.
Alright, Lisa. This school, the oldest public school in America, opened February 13th, 1635 in Boston. Lisa. Oh, Boston Latin.
You are correct.
Oh, now Lisa's gaining on me. She has $6,300, and we haven't found the other daily double yet. Famous women for $200. Chang Ching got into a lot of trouble in the late 1970s for hanging out with this gang. What is the gang of four?
You are correct.
400. And the answer is the other daily double. This is the last opportunity for me to try to increase my lead further, to try and make it a lock game. Let's try for 5,100. Okay, we're taking a bit of a chance here. Here's the clue in Famous Women. 3 days before her execution as a spy, she wrote to President Eisenhower asking for clemency. Who is Ethel Rosenberg?
You are correct.
Yes! $13,000. 600. In 1969, this 21-year-old MP from Northern Ireland was convicted of inciting to riot. Oh, Bernadette Devlin. Yep.
You are correct.
Ooh. Lisa could take the game here. We'll find out. This queen of Egypt had 6 daughters, 2 of whom later became queen. Who is Nefertiti?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. No, named to this post by FDR, Frances Perkins was the first woman to hold a position in the cabinet. Jody. Secretary, oh, she will be around for Final Jeopardy. Secretary of what? Secretary of Labor. So she has 1,900. Lisa has 6,900. I have 13,800. So let's see what happens in Final Jeopardy. It's not a runaway game yet. Final Jeopardy category is signs and symbols. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go just a buck. The universal symbol for ease of access for the disabled is this piece of equipment. What is a wheelchair?
Know the correct response?
Alright, it is a wheelchair. Jody got it right, so she goes up to 2,600. Lisa got it right. She went all in. I got it right, and I win by a buck. 13,801. Oh, that's going to make Craig happy. We'll go ahead and call it apart for this segment. I'll see you all for the next one.